Good morning, students. I highly appreciate most of you have done the worksheet very nicely. Even if I could have the facility to nominate gold medal, silver medal, bronze medal, then I could have done that also. That many of you have given the answers of their worksheet at the same day. In the same day they have sent their answers. I really appreciate. Very good. Now let us move on the second chapter, that is the next chapter, heat. So as we go across the word heat, some things are coming in our mind. For example, we are experiencing summer, we are experiencing winter, even we are experiencing rainy season. During these seasons, we know that we are experiencing certain type of temperature. So if we are experiencing certain type of temperature, the topic says about that. In summer days we feel hot, in winter days we feel cool. Even we talk about the dressing sense of those days. In summer days we wear light color clothes made up of natural fiber, maybe cotton. In winter days we are wearing woolen clothes. They give us heat, they help us to keep our body warm. So in this way we are coming across the meaning or the introduction of the topic called as heat. So now let us move on the first topic. The first topic in this is hot and cold. So for that, one activity is given in your NCERT textbook. The first is, let us take a beaker A, I am naming it at A, and I am putting hot water in it. Let us take another beaker B, I am putting cold water in it, and in C, a mixture of hot and cold water we are putting in it. So now the activity is, first of all I am putting my hand in this, my right hand in this, and my left hand in this. That means right hand I am putting in hot water, left hand I am putting in cold water. So accordingly I will get the feeling. It means my right hand will feel it hot and my left hand will feel it cold. Now just after some time, simultaneously I will take out both my hands and I will put my both hands in C beaker. So what I will feel that time? As I have done that simultaneously, in that C already we have taken a mixture of cold and hot water, but my right hand will be feeling same as hot and my left hand will be feeling same as cold. That means this activity tells us that we are not able to justify by such method that what is the exact temperature is. That's why there is a apparatus we need to use to check the temperature, and that is called as thermometer. Okay, it means I did this activity, and according to the activity I came to a conclusion that to measure the temperature we need a apparatus called thermometer. So to start with thermometer, there are two types of thermometer. The first type here is clinical thermometer. Another type is laboratory thermometer. We'll study it one by one. So the first type is clinical thermometer. So now what is clinical thermometer? By unfortunation, each and every of us has encountered this apparatus. That means each of us got this opportunity to visit a doctor. So when we are going to a doctor, doctor is checking our temperature, our body temperature, and he is having that thermometer. So that thermometer is called as clinical thermometer. That clinical thermometer is having a range to measure 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. This is a range of clinical thermometer. It means the clinical thermometer cannot measure the temperature less than 35 and cannot measure the temperature more than 42. So clinical thermometer is having certain range. Now the important thing is the construction of a clinical thermometer. So clinical thermometer is constructed in such a way. This is called as the bulb. In the bulb there is mercury, and this is a fine bore inside in which the mercury can run. But the important thing with clinical thermometer is, here in the clinical thermometer there is a kink present. Now what is this kink? When you have visited the doctor, you might have observed that before putting that thermometer under your tongue or under your arm, the doctor is giving jerk to the thermometer in this way. You remember? So why he is doing that? The clinical thermometer is having this kink. Due to this kink, the mercury which rises due to temperature is not able to fall suddenly towards the bulb. So it gets stagnant in between. That's why the doctor or the nurse gives a jerk like this to the thermometer, so that the entire mercury first should settle down, and then the thermometer is put in your under the tongue or under your arms. And as soon as it is put, then the mercury is heated and then it started rising. As I told you, the range of the thermometer is from 35 to 42 degrees Celsius. This is a unit to measure the temperature, degree Celsius. It came in existence recently. Previously, or I can say in our country, the unit degree Celsius we are using. But there is one more unit which is mostly used in clinical thermometer, that is called as degree Fahrenheit. Okay, so here 35 degrees Celsius means 97 or 98 degree Fahrenheit approximately. Okay, so as the temperature of your body rises, it shows in that way. So this is all about a clinical thermometer. That means clinical thermometer is used in hospitals, used by doctors, and this kink is a boon to that thermometer. Because of this kink, the mercury is not able to fall suddenly. That's why we are able to get the proper temperature by this apparatus. So clinical thermometer, we have seen that clinical thermometer can measure the temperature from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius, and the important thing here to mention is the normal body temperature of a human being is 37 degrees Celsius. Okay, so you students, you are at home right now, and nowadays most of us are having thermometer at home. So take it as an activity and fun activity, that you all are here right now at home. You're with your mother, father, brother, sister, uncle, aunt, maybe your grandfather, grandmother. So do it as an activity. Take the thermometer, make a chart, make a table, write the name of the person you are checking, and measure the temperature. So this will be an activity, and you will come to know that how the temperature of every person can vary. Okay, as I am saying that normal body temperature of a person Human being can be 37 degrees Celsius, but it's not a rigid number. Okay, it can vary with the people, so it is fluctuating. Next thermometer we are going to discuss is a laboratory thermometer. So laboratory thermometer, the unit is degree Celsius. Okay, and it is used in laboratory as the name says, and as well we can use this temperature thermometer to measure the temperature, atmospheric temperature also. I can just in short can give you the construction. As in that thermometer there was a bulb, here is also a bulb in which mercury is filled, and from the bulb there is a very fine bore inside till the top. Okay, that is the place to rise and the fall of mercury. And the important thing here is the laboratory thermometer can measure the temperature from -1 degree to 110 degrees Celsius. Okay, here you can see this is 0, and below 0 also -1, even -2. So it can start from here. If you will put it in ice cold water or freezing mixture, then you can see the temperature goes down, the mercury falls till there, that place. And if you put this thermometer in boiling water, then it can reach till 100 degrees Celsius. So this is all about laboratory thermometer. Can be used in laboratories as well to measure the temperature. So we have talked about two thermometers. Clinical thermometer, the range you have to keep in mind 35 to 42, and laboratory thermometer, the range you have to keep in mind. And the very important thing with the clinical thermometer is having the kink in between, so that we can get the proper temperature. It doesn't falls very fast. In this case the temperature falls very fast as soon as you took out the thermometer from the hot water. Okay, this is all about the two thermometers. Thank you, and next topic we will be watching in the next video.